Yo, it's JSF. So I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna make two videos today, and I'm gonna put them out very close together in time frame. One's gonna be positive, one's gonna be negative. I know I say a lot of negative shit about this game, so I wanted to start with positivity, but just playing this shit. Oh my god, I'm just already in a bad mood. I played it for a few hours today. I was playing on my other account, and I'm like Grandmaster rank or some shit, but like. It's just you run into this, like you can go for a while and things will be smooth, but you gonna run into that same bullshit, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk. So we about to talk about everything wrong with this game, right? Everything wrong with this fucking game, and most of it is things I talked about, and most of it is things that happen, and you know they are what they are. Other things is like still here and still fixable. So anyway, here's everything I can think of off the top of my head that's wrong with this game because I'm frustrated and shitty. So first off, single player content outside of the story mode, outside of the, even inside of the story mode to an extent, story mode's kind of stupid. It's cool, it looks great cinematically, but the game came out in 2019 and it's a big budget AAA video game, like one of the biggest video games of the year. It should look good. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's cool, but it better look, you know what I mean? Like, it better fucking look good for all the money put into it. The fucking story mode, excuse me, you know, they have you play the characters you want to play. They tease us with Shadow Monks and Shadow Monks 2 that we never got. Shadow Monks reboot that it don't look like we getting anytime soon. They make us play as Jade, and fuck playing as Jade because her playstyle's annoying as hell. Man, dude, there's a lot of dumb shit. Dark Raiden shows up at the end of MKX, comes into this story, or comes in this story mode, and immediately gets fucking erased. Immediately, like the whole Dark Raiden saga we thought we was about to get at the end of MKX was like, oh shit. And then this game started. Nope, he ain't even in the game. He not even in the story mode. Homeboy's erased. And the whole angle of regular Raiden starting to turn into him at the end is cute, but like that's not the payoff we was looking for. Fucking end of the shit is called End of an Era, and it sets up like, oh shit, Mortal Kombat's gonna be crazy next time because Raiden ain't like Liu Kang is the new Raiden, and Raiden's out of here. And then it's like, oh nah, JK bro, we got DLC. That's not happening yet. And then the story DLC was strictly just to shove the DLC characters down our throat. They make you play as every single one of the DLC characters. Save for Frost, but she's not really DLC. She's unlockable. But yeah, that's all this was for. Shang Tsung being the villain was cool, but other than that, all it did was retread the same fucking story and didn't do nothing great. Towers of Time, when this game came out, this fucking mode was broken. I don't know if everybody forgot about that. I don't know. It's gotten better, but there are still towers, and if you character towers, right? We'll already beat all the RoboCop towers, and the Spawn towers, and the Frost towers, and the Joker towers. Let's go to Fuji. But if you go to these character towers, right? And this is how you, RoboCop looks nuts in that picture. Holy shit, why is his head so long? That looks crazy. Do 15 throws and 15 uppercuts. Is this how Jade players learn how to play? The fuck? Yeah, basically, there's still some of these towers where the fucking person you fight has augments like, oh, the lights randomly go out, or these 85 blood bats just flying, or Boraicho's fart comes in and you can't do shit about it. It's like, fam, I'm doing these towers to fight regular matches and to unlock gear. Like, that's it. Miss me with all that fucking... Miss me with the fucking augments. Miss me with the fucking... You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit in there. Miss me with all that. All that shit that... The modifiers. That's what they're called. That shit's fucking stupid. I get it. You want to have a single player mode where you have different kooky shit, but... All of the fucking modifiers, mid-match, reptiles, acid comes in. Fam, miss me with that shit. I like the challenge tower in MK9, and that's it. The rest of this shit has been ass cheeks. Well, Star Labs and Injustice 1 was cool, but that was different. Like, it would have mini games, like just like the challenge tower, right? It would be like a mini game where like you're not playing a fighting game, where like you dash forward, you duck, you jump, like, you know what I mean? Like you would do, like there's one where you're Catwoman's cat and you're stealing diamonds and you gotta like fucking jump and dodge things. I was like, what the fuck? It was like mini games. Like, bring that shit back, man. Bring Mortal Kombat back. Get the fuck rid of this bullshit. Y'all keep recycling the same format since MKX. You had the Living Towers, Injustice, you had the multiverse, same thing in this game. Rehash the same fucking lazy ass idea. God damn, you guys suck as a developer. And for anybody saying, the same bullshit argument, if you hate the game so much, why do you don't play it? I don't hate the game, stupid. I grew up with Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat, but the fucking developers got their head up their asses, so somebody needs to pull. It's like when you like a sports team. Like if you're a fucking San Francisco 49ers fan and team's looking pretty shitty, you're gonna be like, damn man, y'all need to get it together. You're not gonna just stop watching because the team's bad. Like, that's not how it works. Classic towers are literally just regular classic towers. There's nothing new about them, nothing interesting about them, just towers. The Crypt is so the Crypt is what the fuck Crypt is. Mind you, this is everything wrong with this game in general, not even just competitively. We're gonna get to that. It's gonna be a long video. I'm just over this shit. I want y'all to understand why I talk so much shit about this game. I want y'all to get it. All cutesy and nice. Oh my god. But here, let's see what's in the time sphere. I've got a fucking billion coins, but I don't have all the gear. Boom, oh my god, a Divorce skin and a Baraka blade. Cool. Totally what I was looking for. Those characters have a lot of playtime. Basically, when the game came out, you know, the Crypt was what it was. The fucking chests were randomized, except for like the Shao Kahn ones and the Scorpion ones. So they're fucking randomized. So you can't look up where everything is like you could in the old games. So if you just want to find certain specific gear in the Crypt, you can't find it because shit's fucking randomized, right? Then when you opened up all the chests, you fucking did all the little Ermac things. Guess what? They put more gear in the Crypt, but there's no chest open, right? Oh shit, so you gotta restart the Crypt and reopen all the old chests, right? And then it's randomized again. And then fucking, even the chests that did open, they don't all necessarily have new gear in them. They just have little fucking augments in them. And it's like, fam. Or imagine, like, don't let it be that you refresh the Crypt before they added new gear, because now you just have a whole bunch of chests filled with augments. Hey, this guy gave me what? 2 hearts. Cool. What the fuck is that gonna do? I have 14,000. First, they didn't give you enough hearts. When this game came out, this shit was all fucked up. They didn't give you enough hearts, enough, I think soul, the green shit, and coins you could get. But you didn't get enough, and then people kept complaining about it, and then they said, fine, here's way too much. So now you have way too much. See, look, this is how you restart the Crypt, right? And it'll close these chests and you can reopen them. Problem is, if you did it too early, now you have a bunch of chests filled with nothing. And even if I do it now, I have to refill every chest in here, then reopen them and hope they have something in them, because they can still have fucking augments, which are nothing. It's a fucking waste of time. It's stupid. Like, the Crypt was cool to explore when the game first came out, but after you've been around and explored it, fam, I don't want to explore the entire Crypt up and down 20 fucking times. No, it's stupid. Get rid of it. Fix it. Like, find a better system next time. Or if you're gonna do this and then add more stuff to the Crypt later on, like with DLC and shit, add secret rooms or something. Like when new DLC characters pop up, boom, new areas open up in the Crypt. Get fucking innovative, man. Get fucking man, why do I have to teach you motherfuckers that make so much money how to make your games? It don't make no sense. Do we need to talk about gear? Injustice had 5 gear slots. This game has 3. Instead of having completely customization, you have like 2 or 3 base little costumes, and then the rest are spin-offs of those. So this with the little fire is a spin-off of this costume without the little fire, as you can see. Then there's like the default, but this is the one without the hood. but then this is the regular default with the hood. Then this is a spin-off of the default for less armor. Like, it's cool. I see what you did. It's cute and shit. But when the last game had way more customizable shit, it's kind of like it's a step backwards. This game has a bunch of step backwards. Once again, the moves are fucking locked behind ability slot. Like, at least the moves are unlocked when the game starts, which is cool. But hey, if you want to play competitively, you gotta play in preset variations. And the game only launched with 2 variations, and they finally added a 3rd. Still didn't get a 4th. We still can't pick our own moves because people are idiots and the developers are idiots and wouldn't just let that be the standard from fucking Jump Street, which it should have been. But hey, that's just me talking. Sorry if I'm pausing. I'm drinking water to stay hydrated, as you all should. Like I said, man, this is gonna be a long video. I'm just fucking ranting because all the stupid shit in this video, AI behavior, man. Look, the best special move in this game, Demon Dash, right here. Best special move in the game, free. Not even close. Best special move in the game. Is not in a competitive variation. That is a fucking crime. The roster. How many characters we got, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna count them all. So yeah, that's 24, 28, 32, 34. Yeah, 34. And Justice had 40 characters after DLC. And I'm not saying this is the end of DLC, but I mean, we just had a story expansion, 3 new characters come out at once, all that shit. That, I mean, there's some data mine shit in there. There's some data mine shit in there, but then again, Ash Williams was also in the data mine files, and he ain't in the game. And we know that was supposed to happen, so we don't know. Maybe the corona happened and they changed their mind. Maybe this is the end, we're not adding more, or maybe they're adding 6, 7, 8, 9 more characters. I don't know. But as of right now, this shit is still a disappointment. Not enough variety, and not enough characters are even. Balance of the game is not great. Now, if you play a character that can play the metagame of this game, you stand a chance to an extent until you find somebody that can do the same and can play well in a matchup that you have a hard time against. Like, let's take RoboCop for example, right? No, let's go in training mode for this. Let's actually talk about the combat system of this game. This is gonna be the fun part. This is gonna be the fun part. No DLC fatalities. We got friendships though, so I can't really complain. Character I can't fucking stand.
Retro Kid.
And I like Jade as like a character. Like, I like Jade. I think she's cool, and I think she looks amazing, and I think she's cool. But like, the way they design her playstyle is why I hate her. I just hate her playstyle. I don't hate like the green female ninja that looks good as fuck. I don't hate her. So for example, right? So this game, and I've talked about this before, so I'm not gonna go into super heavy detail. This game is built around strike throw mix. He's got a 10 frame mid and a 10 frame throw with about the same range. He's also got an 8 frame jab, 1-2-1. It's an auto shimmy. Somebody said this isn't a real auto shimmy, but it really is. 1-2-1, the whole string, because then you can cancel it. Oh, it hit? Boom, I can cancel it. If it doesn't hit, whatever. You're like -8, but nobody knows that, and nobody's gonna punish that. And if they are punishing it, you can go 2-1-2. 3. Isa low. There's a gap, but hey, I guarantee you'll catch somebody slipping because nobody uses that string. Anyway, 10 frame mid, auto shimmy string, throw. Strike, throw game. How do you enforce it? EX flip. Now you have to take what's coming next. I'm plus 17 and I'm in your face. God damn it. Every time I want to show some shit, it don't work. That's guaranteed. Can't jump out of it, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. Strike throw mix, right? You can play. If you don't have this at high level, you cannot play. Like, I don't care. I play Spawn. I don't care how much damage he does. He can hit you for 60% off one hit, but he can't play at the highest level because he can't do this. Like, look at Liu Kang's damage. Look at Joker's damage. They do like 20-25% per hit. But the thing is, you have to guess every single time they get in your face. You have to. You gotta guess. And if you just block every time, none of this works. block. Okay, cool. I'm gonna start throwing you. And it helps even more when you got some of these bad boys. So, you know. But here lies the problem. Well, not really the problem. I say all characters are created equal because even though he can do all this, there still exist characters that, you know, I don't know how to do the fucking glow, but you get the point, right? Right? And then his meta game is like, well, the meta game of the game itself is the strike throw mix, right? But now you got somebody who can stop you from getting into where you can do that. You know, we got some of this, we got some of this, we got some of this, we got, you know, we got some of this, we got, what is it? There we go, some of that, we got a lot of that. Not to mention, whoa, we also got 11 frame mid. Holy shit. So, I can play that game, strike throw mix, throw you, and boom, you can't do a goddamn thing. Right? And this is just one matchup. This is not a RoboCop is bad video. The character is fucking great. RoboCop is very well designed. Problem is, he has a weakness. He has a weakness. If you can outspace him and he can't zone you, G fucking G. And I'm not saying there's a bunch of characters who can do it, but they exist. Now, there are other characters like fucking Liu Kang, characters like Cetrion, characters like, fuck, who else is top tier? That don't really have any real weaknesses, right? Like, they don't. They just don't. So, and then there are characters who don't have that luxury of playing the meta, right? Whether it's like Kodokan plays it a totally different way, he plays it from half fucking screen. And that's the thing. That's the thing with him. Like, you can be abusable in a slightly different way, right? Scorpion plays it in a slightly different way. He plays it using the teleport cancel. He doesn't play it using a 10 frame mid, right? Same thing. But that's basically the fucking whole, that's the whole metagame, the whole combo system, or not combo system, the whole combat system, right? Is just fucking, hey, you got strike throw mix? Yeah. You got a fast mid? Yeah. You got an auto shimmy chain? Yeah. Oh, you're gonna be good. Bet. You don't got that? Oh, Fujin, you don't got that? Oh, you suck. I said Fujin was bad 30 minutes into playing, and people are still just now realizing it. And I'm like, fam, it's not rocket science, bro. And I don't say that to shit on anybody or to make it seem like I'm God and they're all idiots or anything like that. I don't mean it like that. I just mean I can, like, you can see through a lot of this bullshit. This game is not that complicated. It's not complicated at all. It's not difficult. It's so gimmicky. It's extremely matchup heavy. Extremely matchup heavy, and that's the fucking shitty part. Why is it that I can pick RoboCop and lose? Or no, not even RoboCop. I can pick Spawn, character I've played thousands of matches with, I know really well, and I can't beat Jade. But as soon as I pick Frost, that Jade player can't touch me. That shouldn't exist. That's fucking dumb. And matchups will exist in every fighting game. There will always be matchups. There will always be favorable and unfavorable. But I've never played a fighting game where the matchups are this lopsided, ever. I've never seen it. And I don't mean one matchup like fucking, what's an example of a lopsided matchup in Street Fighter? Fuck. Fuck. I don't know, man. Like, somebody keeping Zangief out, right? I know that he's going to have those matchups where you just fireball him to death, and it's hard for him to walk in and grapple you because he's slow. Yeah, totally. Those exist. But in that entirety of that game or that franchise, it's not like every character has a matchup that's either borderline, like, why are you playing this? This is unwinnable, or it's just way harder than picking another character. Like, this game is designed to encourage counter picking, which is stupid because counter picking is not conducive to being a skilled player and learning the game, right? I guarantee the best players that play this game will go and play Street Fighter or go and play another fighting game and get fucking waxed. Except for a few of them, except for like the top 6 players on the planet probably wouldn't, right? Let's say the top 8 players on the planet would be okay. Everybody else would get fucking washed. And that includes anybody like the top 20 best players in the world. You would get washed if you played Street Fighter full time. Or another game or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Or Dragon Ball or Marvel vs. Capcom. Like, because this game is designed to like be shitty. It's like you want people to play Mortal Kombat and not play fighting games, right? Fucking combat system is stupid.
Electric slide.
Like, where is it? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Retro.
Let's look at one more detail, right? Because I hate a lot of shit about this game. And I'm not gonna talk too much about this. I'm gonna move on. But you know Raiden. You know Raiden. So let's talk about gimmicks. Let's talk about gimmicks. Let's talk about gimmicks. You ever find a Raiden player teleport and immediately teleports and immediately goes into this? And they just buffed this move, by the way. So now if you get hit by it, you cannot break away. So you're at the top. Now they didn't do anything for Spawn's launcher. Never mind. So this is not a balance video. It's not a Spawn video. Okay. His launcher. -3 on block. Oh. Well, this is the wrong variation, ain't it, for noob? Sickle snag. Oh, yeah. Well, in one of his variations, teleport is his launcher. -29. Oh my god. Basically, the point I'm trying to make is, across the board in this game, more often than not, launchers are very unsafe on block because it's a combo starter. It's a launcher, right? Raiden's. Now I'm not stupid, right? I'm not dumb. For anybody who's gonna just jump, well, you don't know how to punish. I know how to punish Storm Cell, bro. I know. I know how to punish Storm Cell. I know. But what I'm saying is, why is that a thing? In a game where launchers are typically unsafe, if name a character with a special move that launches for full combo, by launch I mean launch, right? It's not just a hit. And there's a couple, don't get me wrong, there's a couple. But like, let's say Scorpion's teleport launch. Frost's down back 4 or micro burst or whatever. Shao Kahn's shoulder charge. Cetrion's little water shit. You know what I mean? Noob Saibot's teleport. Fucking, the list goes on. There's a ton of them. Sub-Zero's EX Ice Ball in Dead of Winter. Launchers are generally unsafe on block. So imagine, and this is what happened to me early in the game, like a year ago. Just being somebody trying to learn this game who knows NRS games and knows fighting games, right? You see Raiden do this, and you go, "Oh, that must be unsafe. That's his launcher. Like you got hit by it, or you seen it. Oh, that's his launcher. That must be unsafe on block, right?" You go, "Oh, he didn't do it." Well, the point I'm trying to make is, you go to punish, and he's mashing down 2 after. He does this shit, whoop, whoop, and mashes down 2 after. You go to punish him with your fastest button, because that's how I learn fighting games, right? If my opponent does something unsafe that I assume is unsafe, and I don't know how unsafe, I'm gonna try to go with my fastest button, right? You do that, boom, you get killed. Or sometimes you try to go for your fastest mid, which is 10, 11 frames, and he does 7 frame down 1 after. Boom, you get hit. And you go, what the fuck? And this is, I just mean people who are learning this game, right? It will completely fucking throw you for a loop when you're learning and you think, oh, hey, all launchers are unsafe on block. That makes sense. But then you run into this shit, and then somebody sees that you don't punish it, and they fucking abuse it, and then they beat you like this. And you go, what the fuck? And yeah, you need to go in the lab to learn it. But why can't I just use my past knowledge of this game, or the knowledge that I've gained so far in this game, fighting 12 other characters and seeing all their launchers be unsafe? Why doesn't that apply here? Why are you making this specific launcher gimmicky to punish? Why do I need to duck the 3rd hit, and then I can walk in and hit him? Like, no, bro. That shouldn't exist. It's stupid. Just make it unsafe on block. Like, it's stupid. It's dumb. It's bad game design. It's stupid. And I know it can work, and I know it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I hate shit like that. It's like when you make moves unsafe on hit. Why? 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 Anyway, it's deeper than that move. It's just gimmicks in general. Like Kano Ball, EX Kano Ball being a fucking stagger, Scorpion's Teleport being a stagger, Jade Shadow Kick being a stagger. Like, oh, but you can dash forward and punish. Why do I need to dash forward to punish something that should just be unsafe? Anyway, Kombat League, it's fucking stupid. I've been complaining about having a rank system. I don't even have any matches on this account. How do I have points? How do I have stats? I have not played a match. Whatever. Oh, it's versus. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, there we go. But yeah. So the online is terrible. The netcode's terrible, and I'm gonna keep saying the netcode's terrible because people need to know the netcode is terrible, and NRS needs to be told the netcode is terrible because that's the only reason they put rollback in MKX is because everybody kept saying it was terrible. And it got better. It did. MKX's netcode got better. Injustice 2's netcode was better. But this feels worse than Injustice 2's netcode. It does. To me, it feels worse. It feels 100% worse. And the matchmaking is garbage. I was in fucking... Look at the top. Right? Look at all the rank names. Warrior, Champion, Grandmaster. I'm like halfway through Grandmaster, but I still get matches against people Champion rank. And guess what the ping is? Oh, you know it's over 150. Like the internet being so bad is like the reason people can win online. People can literally rely on their shitty internet to give them wins. Not to mention this in this game's online structure and rank matching, winning is not important. Look, this dude Grandmaster. No disrespect to whoever he is. 124 wins, 121 losses. Now, the highest ranked people right now are what? Demigod, Foxy. These are all competitive players, so they're all gonna have good records, right? Now let's look at the next person behind them. 100 wins, 23 losses, good. 80 wins, 6 losses, good. Video Game Joe, competitive player. Your name's got FGC in it. These are all pro players. The first person that's not a competitive, like a known pro player, is this dude. 130 wins, 130 losses. But he like top 10 on the leaderboards in the world out of everybody in Kombat League. Like, fam, what? Like, and if you just filter it based on losses, that's homeboy right there. And then there's another dude with 155 losses, 159 wins, but he probably ranked higher than y'all. But he loses. Like, you have no idea how many times I'm playing. And on my other account, I think my record is like 55-4 or some shit now because the last match I just stopped playing. I was like, fuck it. But you have no idea how many times I get matched against people with more losses than wins. That's like 80% of my matches. And a lot of them are lower ranked than me too. So it's like, fam, if I have my win-loss ratio is over 50 wins, under 5 losses. Why are you making me play people who, 1, have more losses than wins, and 2, are not even the rank that I am or higher? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And it's not even like they're close by, so it's a good connection. No, the connection's always really bad too. So the ping's over 100. They're not in my same tier as far as points go. They're obviously not winning as much as I am. They're losing a lot more than me. So what the fuck is the criteria for the matchmaking? Somebody make it make sense. I'd love to know. I would show you on this account and play a match, but I don't have any games played on this account because I just didn't play any on this account. I might do it later. I might, but I didn't feel like doing it. But yeah, so the matchmaking is dog shit. I would love for somebody to explain it to me. The matchmaking is complete fucking dog shit. It's garbage. The online experience, the Kombat League experience is like, that's the thing, right? Stop. How do people say the netcode of this game is good and then say Kombat League is trash? Well, if the netcode's so good, what makes Kombat League so bad? You know what I mean? Like, what people mash. Okay, well, you should be able to see it, block it, down or minus, and then play your game. Nah, because what is it because of the online? You mean the internet connection, right? You mean the ping's high. You mean the connection's bad. That's what you mean, right? You mean it should have disconnected, or you should have never been matched against this player, right? That means the game is fucking shitty. That doesn't mean, like, that's not the fault of the other player on the other end. Even if he is a matching piece of shit, it's not his fault that the game's netcode is fucking garbage. Like, it's not. Now, granted, they could have bad internet, which I'm sure happens a lot too, but that's why I hate when Wi-Fi gets so much flack. And like, yeah, I get it, it's Wi-Fi, I totally understand. But you have no idea how many times I played. I used to play this game on Wi-Fi for the first like 6 months of this game being out, or 6-7 months or something of this game being out. No, longer than that. I think 7, 8. I don't know. I played this shit on Wi-Fi for a while. Couldn't play in tournaments or anything. But if I ever ran into somebody whose name I recognize, like a pro player, or just somebody I knew who was from California, where I'm from, connection's fine. Connection's fine. Or like, you know, if it's a good connection, it's a good connection, Wi-Fi or not. And on a wired connection, if I run into people in like the Midwest, this shit is garbage. It's unplayable. I run into somebody in Florida, it's like 120 ping the whole way around. Like, it's just not good, bro. And I'm gonna keep bitching about it because, like, fucking everybody who says, like Sage M says, like Keith says, like Maximilian says, netcode is a solved issue. This issue has been solved. And I know that they have rollback netcode in the game. I get it. I know that. I know this game has rollback netcode. But so does Street Fighter 5. And go play that shit online and tell me it's good. Anyway, enough about the online. King of the Hill, the shit is a step back only because MK9 had the best King of the Hill. Where you had the little Xbox avatars or whatever. Or maybe that was only on Xbox. I don't know. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, because in Xbox Live, you have your little avatar, and in the MK9 King of the Hill, your little avatar was in the game, and you could do little fucking, like, you're like watching in the theater, and you can fucking do little raid and lightning and shit like that. It was cute. It was nice. It was the best. It was the best. It was the best King of the Hill. Everything else is random bullshit. Who the fuck wants AI matches? Like, what is this? It's like there's really nothing to do online besides competitive matches or casual matches, but people will fatality you in casual matches because they're cucks. I don't know. AI battle again. I don't get the point of this. I really don't. Like, oh, pick your team, and then your team can fight against somebody else's team, and you can watch the fights. I guess this is some shit for people who like this game but aren't really into fighting games. I don't know, man. I don't know what this shit is for. I don't know the point of it. They put it in Injustice, but my beef is they locked skins behind it. They locked some character skins behind that, and that's what I hate. That's what's annoying to me. That's fucking stupid. Wow, I thought there'd be more things. I'm almost done here. So, here's one of the last things I'm really pissed about. As you can see, I was a Frost player. Hey, Tony. I like the things you do. Yeah, I got all the intros and shit, blah, 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 blah. She's been in the game since launch, right? I've beaten all her character towers as I showed y'all earlier, right? Now, I got a ton of her costumes, but I don't got all of them, right? What's that, like 15, 16 costumes I still don't have? Found in Premier Towers, rewarded an AI battle. Trade with the collector in the crypt. It's not just in the crypt. It's only going to show up specifically sometime in a collector trade. That's the only way I can get it. Gotta do a tag assist tower. Gotta do AI battle. Like, what? Why can't shit just be in the crypt and be in the crypt? Like, you might get it from the collector, or you might get it in the chest, or you might get it in. Why does it need, like, you see how this says fucking found in the towers of time, but then this one says found in the Premier Towers, found in the co-op towers? Why can't they all just be found in the towers of time in general in any random way? Like, why does it need to be, why do you force me to play fucking co-op towers just to get all these skins? Like, oh my god, I hate, like, the gauntlet. Huh. I just don't like that certain skins and gear are tied to, like, other shit. Like, if I did every character tower for this character, why are there question marks? Fuck that. Tell me where it is. Or does that mean it's not in the game yet? Like, Why do I need to play your very one specific mode and hope I run into it? Why can't I just unlock the shit a natural way? Why can't I unlock gear from playing matches online like I can in Injustice? Why can't I do that? I play 1,000 matches online. I can't unlock no gear. I can't unlock no costumes. That would be great. Imagine you win 10 matches online, win 20 rank matches, and you unlock a Frost costume. Or win 10 matches online, or whatever. Or win 10 matches in general, 20 matches, 100 matches, whatever. It's just stupid, man. Yeah. And then the variations are just bad half the fucking time. Like, Frostbite is still a shitty variation. Nobody can tell me otherwise, because I know this character and I've played this character forever. And I don't play her as much anymore, but still, like, a fucking overhead special move that's like 25 frames. It's not a launcher. It's very unsafe on block. It has a crushing blow the requirement is very stupid. It's, oh god, dude, crushing blows, man. I love the idea of crushing blows. I think the idea of them is great, right? It's basically a crush counter from Street Fighter, but it's implemented differently, right? Implemented differently. They made them like brutality. It's like different move. You can get it off of different moves, and there's different little requirements for it. Instead of just being counter hit things or like duck and throw things, like they went fucking haywire with the shit. And because of that, a lot of them have shitty requirements. And like that's a big problem that nobody talks about. Like, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna show one last thing in match, and then I'm done. Because I probably already talked for a fucking hour. You see how exhausted I get talking about the shit that I hate about this game? Fuck, I'm gonna run out of water. But yeah, I'm gonna show one more thing.
Love his accent.
Fuck it. Alright, and remember that I'm purging, right? That's what this video is. I'm trying to purge all the negativity of this shit, get it all out of there, and then say some positive shit about the game in my next video. Because I do like some things about this game, but I want, you know me. Y'all know me by now, man. I want this game to be great, and not in a political way. I want it to be great, like, because I know it can be. So, anyway. Does anybody remember this? Has anyone ever seen this in a match? Has anyone ever seen that in a match? Keep it trail. Have you ever seen this in a match? Honestly, ever. Have you ever seen it? Boom! Has anybody ever seen that in a match? Now, question 2. Has anyone ever seen that in a match? Oh, it pops up? I did not know that. Have you ever seen this? No? Oh, you can't even back. Stop it. That's not true. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Okay. And the damage is ass too? Oh my god. I've never done this, by the way. So I'm learning it as I see it. Come on, bro. Alright, I'm gonna stop. But like, let's just look. What's the crush blow requirement? Triggers if it counters or punishes a low or ducking attack. What about fucking Terminator? Oh man, get up now. We're the habitat. So triggers if it counters and punishes a low. So the only way you can trigger this shit is if they like whiff like a fucking low, and you make a read and happen to hit them with this low ranging ass shit. So you have to basically short hop a down 4 to get this. Like, it's so stupid. Like, I've never seen anybody land a single crushing blow with this requirement. This requirement specifically should not be in the game. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid. And they just added fuck, man. Fujin, I think, right? No. Fujin has a worse one. But there's another character they just added who has that requirement. It might be Robocop. But yeah, that's one of the last things I hate. There's a lot of stupid crush and blow requirements and stupid crush and blows. Frost has the worst crush and blows in the game. In case anyone's wondering, she has the worst crush and blows. Imagine, so you know how Fujin has a crush and blow off his jab string, right? 1-1 up 4. RoboCop has one off his 4-2-1-2. You know, Spawn has one off his 1-1 back 2. Like, a lot of characters get punished crush and blows. Can you imagine if Frost had, like if that did a crush and blow? Like if this, like on counter punish, whoop, that did a crush and blow? That'd be fucking great, right? That'd be really nice. Or if this did a crush and blow, like a shadow kick. Hit it 2 times in a row. Or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't know, man. I would design this game so differently. But anyway, what do y'all think? I'm gonna try to stop ranting. There's probably some things I forgot. This is all off the top of my head. I just wanted to get all the shit out of my system. There's a lot of stupid shit in this game that doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna make a video talking about some of the things I've learned and some of the things I like about this game. So yeah, I just think a lot of shit's stupid. But anyway, I had to get the negativity out of my system. I'm sorry for that, y'all. Hope you found it entertaining. Though, if you do, shoot me a like or shoot me a sub. I appreciate any and all kinds of support, so thank you. JSF, I'm outie.